That's better.
That sounds better.
That
Now,
sounds
here I am in the old boot with Gong Master Cornelius, who's a resident of Seaford, and I and some friends who will be back here in a few minutes would like to ask him some questions about what being a Gong Master means. How did your personal journey get yourself into being a Gong Master? Maybe before we come to that, excuse me, just tell me what simply a Gong Master is.
A lot of people play gongs, but I let them talk, and that's the difference.
Okay.
I don't play the gongs, I let the gongs speak, because they want to speak, they want to vibrate.
Okay.
There's some hanging here, there's gongs hanging there.
Okay.
Now,
is this the kind of gong that British bed and breakfasts have, or are we talking about something rather more special than that?
We're talking about more special vibration. The gongs vibrate, and when they vibrate towards this table, shall we say, and the table is a mess, it shouldn't be. It should be all orderly. And what happens is the atoms on the table, they know their frequency. All those stuff there, they know where it should be. I don't.
So this is the vibrations that come from the gongs?
Yes, yes. The vibration goes out and will turn, the atom will respond. The atoms in the cells of the body will resonate with the frequency in the gong.
Okay. So does this enhance the feeling of well-being in a human?
Ask one who's had one.
Here he is.
Me?
Felt good.
What did it do?
And who was the Gong Master when you had
gentleman.
This gentleman? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I felt, can I say, cleansed.
And this is on the beach over in Hove, up to the West Pier, beside the West Pier, on the beach.
okay.
And that was the first one he had.
If I had any electromagnetic problems, they were at least temporarily solved by physique.
Okay. So does that mean it comes between structural healing, such as an osteopath or chiropractor, and biochemical? Is it sort of halfway between the two?
What they do is they affect the body. What I do, the body affects itself, because the body turns, and the body will not turn and adjust itself if the frequency isn't there. That's why I was saying earlier on about the two glasses. The frequency will go over there. Mm-hmm. It'll pass by that one because it's on this frequency. It'll ignore that frequency. This frequency will say, hey, I'm over here. And it knows it should be over there. And it will travel over there of its own violation.
So if you cause a particular gong to sound at a certain level of vibration, some things will be affected by that and some not.
Yes, and when someone tells me that they had an experience or a change, I will say, to the best of my knowledge, that's because something changed in your body. The atom went from over here to here because it moved. Otherwise, you wouldn't know it moved. How would you know the rest of your body didn't move? So only that.
So it's a kind of reordering.
That's it.
Within.
Reordering and organising within the atoms of the cells that make the molecules, that make the cells, that make the body. And what the other people do, other therapists, they work from outside and rearrange the table to what they think it should be. And if they know, great, but I don't know. I don't know what your frequencies are. Right. I didn't know Leo's frequency when he was on the beach.
Okay.
But he felt something.
So is it like a scattergun approach? Do you sound a lot of gongs in order to get one that works for the person?
A lot of frequencies. No, a lot of frequencies, and they go up in octaves. So yes, the sound goes out scattered. It goes everywhere and anywhere. Right? Only where it's required will it respond. Mm-hmm. But for sure, it will know.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay, I like that. Marion, John or Lee, would you have any questions to ask Cornelius?
Well, that was my question, but I also suspected that answer, that you don't have to know the frequencies that you're dealing.
No.
You just have to do the whole range of
The
it,
whole range.
and it automatically happens.
Yes.
My body picks up what it
Yes.
needs and gets rid
That's
of it.
right. Your body knows more than you do, because you is your brain and your ego.
Yeah.
But your cells are at a different level. They're in the water like the fish. Now, the other thing I do this. This is quantum laser. This is different.
Okay.
This goes below the sound of the gongs, and you can't hear it.
All right. So it's a very low frequency.
Yes. No, high frequency.
High frequency.
But you can see it. You can see it here.
On an oscilloscope?
No, on a water. I charge water with the condition that you require. Right? And that water is now charged, and that's available to purchase. It's charged, but these frequencies are worked out by these people.
Okay. So is this to heal illnesses, or is it general conditioning?
This is to heal and balance at a quantum level. Now, I take no credit for that, on the accuracy of that, so my claims on that are very limited, and I won't. This has got 200 programs, and I can program my own under the what do you call it, sound school. There are vibrations on record at the UK Centre for Frequencies that list every condition you have.
Okay.
I can if you have a condition, I could program that into the water and charge, but I make no claims as to will it work, because they don't know.
What about elephants and dogs? Elephants speak at very low frequencies, and dogs hear at very low frequencies.
It works with dogs. I've seen a horse that had a 9-inch gap in its forelock and healed with treatment from this. It healed in 9 days with no treatment whatsoever.
Okay. Now, what if a doctor or a vet said, well, it might have healed anyway?
No.
Was that a surprisingly short? Was that a surprisingly short period?
Oh yes, very short, with no treatment at all, no
Veterinary.
no
treatment.
veterinary, no antibiotics, no bandages, no nothing.
Okay. That's good.
Because why? Because the horse is designed; it can heal itself,
Okay.
and you are designed to heal yourself.
I've succeeded so far in healing myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Otherwise I would be dead.
So you should, because you can heal yourself,
Yeah.
because you made yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I
we'll
want to ask a
get to that
question,
one.
Yeah.
because it's Roger's question. It wasn't completely answered, and I'll just ask it in a different way. So from my understanding, it does both curative and preventative. But which of the two does it do most? Is it more curative of an existing condition, or is it more preventative of conditions that can be?
I would have to go on the laser, because that is specific. If you know your condition and are quite happy and see what happens, I can program the laser.
Is it equally effective for both?
This is quicker. This is quicker. For you going down the state that you got to, in relaxed, and this is quicker
Then?
than the gongs.
Oh.
And the gongs was quick, because you lie on the floor, on the table, and the gongs just wash over you. It takes a while for your body to adjust. But on this one, I target the adrenal glands and the top and base of the spine and the thymus, and then the navel, and they've covered all the body, meridians and all the rest of the body, and then I just wait. Then the body, if it's ready, will heal itself.
So this is the end of our first interview with alternative healers and people of special interest here in Seaford. Thank you and goodbye.